Hi everyone. I was tagged by Beauty for Free to You, and I will list her channel down below. And the name of this tag is Secret Diary of a YouTuber. And so let me just get started with the questions. How long have you been on YouTube? I have been on YouTube I think since 2012. I've had a YouTube channel, but I didn't actually start doing videos until I think it was February of 2013. At what point do you think you will stop? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I guess when it stops being fun anymore. I really enjoy doing it, and I can't imagine not talking to all the people that I've met on here. I've met so many great people, really good friends who I really love, and I can't imagine not being in touch with them anymore. What's the best thing about YouTube? The best thing about YouTube is all of the friends that I've made, the back and forth with you guys, talking, you know, sharing comments back and forth, the camaraderie we have, just a great bunch of women, and it's like a whole new world opened up to me when I started doing YouTube. I never imagined that I could make such great friends on here, and you know, people that I've never seen before, but yet I see every day on their videos, and so I feel like I know them, and a lot of them watch me and they know me, and it's amazing how close you can feel to somebody through comments back and forth. What's the worst thing? The worst thing, the worst thing is probably, and I really shouldn't say the worst thing, but it's time consuming. Uploading, filming, uploading, and editing the videos. It takes a lot of time away from my husband and my other, you know, things that I like to do. But is it worth it? Yes, it is. Because I get so much enjoyment out of it. My husband's a really good sport about it. He's very supportive, and he thinks it's great that, you know, I have all of these friends all over the world that, you know, send me such kind messages and even send me things in the mail, and he just, you know, he sees how happy it makes me. How many thumbnail options do you usually take? I always look at the 3 options. I pick the best one. If the best one is really bad, then I'll just take like some clip art, you know, free, what do they call them? Backgrounds, or there's a website on here that I get them from, and I'll list that down below. I'll just stick one of those up, you know, and pertaining to the video. Your YouTuber crush? I don't know if I have a crush on YouTube. I wouldn't call it a crush. I mean, I love everybody that I watch, and I just have so many people on here that I really feel close to. If you want to call that a crush, I guess everybody, you know. I've got a crush on everybody. What are you wearing on your bottom half? I'll show you. Just a pair of sweats, and then I have this little cami on, a sweater, and these little slip-on, whoops, leopard shoes, sneakers, whatever they are. And that's what I have on my bottom half. Whoops, I skipped one. Who's on your collab wish list? Jeez. There are so many. I can't even name them. Just so many great ladies that I'd love to do a collab with. How long until you actually click record? Probably about, like, you know, 30 seconds or something. I set up the camera, I look through the viewfinder and see, you know, if I'm positioned right, and I hope I am on this one. because the sun was blinding me and I couldn't see when I went out in the sun. But so I hope this is recording okay. How do you feel about the YouTube community / culture? I love, love, love our community of women on here. But there are a lot of young kids and teenagers. I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying there are a lot that just troll people's pages. And here's an example. Yesterday I got a comment on my Alex and Annie video that I did a while back, and it was some young girl, teenager, by the way she wrote it and her wording, and she said something to the effect about me wearing Alex and Annie, and she said, this isn't for old people like you, you know, Alex and Annie is not for old people like you. When are you going to grow up? And so I wrote back to her and I said, it's sad that you don't realize that when you get my age, you can wear anything you want, because you have paid your dues. You've earned the right to do whatever makes you happy. And if you don't understand that, it's really sad. And then I clicked on the little option next to it where it says remove or edit. I sent it to YouTube, her comment, and I haven't heard from her since. Hopefully she'll smarten up and realize, you know, that being a woman is ageless. You don't stop being a woman because you're a certain age. You're a woman for the rest of your life, and why not feel feminine and as good as you can? And if jewelry does that for you, then all the power to you. And if Alex and Annie does that, go out and buy a truckload. You know, it's just, that comment just really took me by surprise. What's your secret to a successful YouTube channel? I wouldn't call mine successful, but I think just be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to be like anybody else's channel. Just be your own unique self and relax and just look at the camera like you're looking at a friend across the table, having a cup of tea with you. That's all I can say. Who do you tag? I tag anybody who hasn't done this yet. And oh my God, my mind always goes to a blank when I read these questions like, who do you tag? Because there's like hundreds of people that I would tag. So anybody out there that's watching this who hasn't done this yet, I tag you. So that's it, and I will list these tag questions down below. If anybody wants to do this, you'll have the questions right there. You can just copy and paste and print it out and do this tag. It's interesting. I enjoyed watching everybody else's answers on this too. And once again, I want to reiterate on the how do you feel about the YouTube community? You know, on the younger people making really rude comments. Like I say, it's not all young people. I have a lot of young viewers that are sweet as can be. But this one young girl, and I went on her channel and I read her, you know, comments to everybody else. And I could just go down the list, and I was shocked that most of her comments to people on their channels were negative and just tearing them down. And I'm thinking, if this young girl wants to pick on a almost 60-year-old lady, she's got problems. She's got woman issues, because women are supposed to lift each other up. We're all sisters. We, you know, lift somebody up. Don't push them down. And surely it's a reflection on the way she feels about herself. So, like I say, it's sad. So, with that, I will bid you adieu, and I will talk to you soon, and have a great afternoon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.